Hello everyone, it's Daniel from Piracy Gaming Guru Guide. I'm here in Runescape 3 at the Varrock teleport spot. This Varrock Square, in front of the Varrock Castle. In this video, I'm going to attempt the Garden of Tranquility quest. I will give you a heads up, this quest is possibly very long and very aggravating. But it is what it is, and this video series, I do not edit this video series. I'm presenting it to you exactly as it is, a nuanced version of Runescape, so that you can see how it is, the exact time it takes to do it, the exact experience that you're supposed to could potentially have. Right, and then if yours is longer or shorter, slightly different, but I'm not going to edit at all the experience so that you have an idea what to expect. Alright, very briefly, you need the creature Fenkenstrain because you need the ring of Charos. You need the ability to enter Morytania. You need level 25 farming. Alright, so ring of Charos, watering can, 3 to 6, and I did on caution here, I got the higher end. So 3 to 6 cabbage seeds, 3 to 6 onion seeds, 3 marigold seeds, although I saw someplace that I might need one more, so I went ahead and got one more, just in case. This has compost, the super compost. I went and got 2 buckets of ultra compost plus several more, just in case. Rune essence or pure essence, I went on ahead on the aerial side of caution and get pure essence. 2 plant cures, a fishing rod, and a filled plant pot. Right, and then it's suggested also that we have several teleports back to Varrock and an active file, as well as one of the places may need a rosemary seed. Let's see, recommended. You might use a farming aura if you have one, amulet of nature if you have one, or amulets of farming. Ways to check on farming spots, explore ring 3 if you have one. That's achievements. Activated lodestones for many places. So that's all that I have to say for items. There's no combat. There really is no combat. I don't know why I didn't deposit my armor in the bank, but there's not really any harm at this point leaving it on. Alright, so it's intermediate difficulty. It's a very long quest. I expect this to be at least 1 hour, possibly more. We'll see how long it really takes, but I doubt it would be less because you need to wait for things to grow. So, rewards 2 quest points, 5,000 farming experience, activated ring of Charos, 1 apple seed, 1 acorn, 5 guam seeds, 4 doses of super compost potion. If I remember right, that turns regular compost bin into super compost. If I remember right. Ability to pick fruit from white tree, which we'll plant during the quest, you'll see. And 2 treasure hunter keys. Some older quests before Wild Gothic Sleep. We'll get to Wild Gothic Sleeps at the later in the series. So I'm going to start by speaking to Queen Ellamaria in the garden of the Varrock Palace. Just remember to brace yourself. This is, if you know anything about farming, or if you did my farming video, or actually, let's see, I think you need level 25 farming, so you should already know something about farming before you start this quest, and therefore, you should know how long it takes. Usually you just plant things and you walk away and go do something else and come back. In this case, we're going to plant. We have these plant pots that statue plant. All of these planter here. All of these spots around here. We have that statue plant. So you can see there's a lot of things in this garden. So you can just picture it ahead of time. It's a lot of work. So starting the quest, talking to Queen Ellamaria. What's going on here? I saw a lot of farming patches with nothing going in them. No, one just has not had them installed. One has one. It's difficult, this royalty language. One has had the most marvelous idea to bring renewed happiness to one's own dearest husband. One, I'm not sure if I understand you. Oh dear, the common classes. All right, so she's complaining about commoners, and I'm complaining about the sophisticated language she uses. So whatever. All right, so anyways, on with the quest. It's a long quest. Let's get to the end of the dialogue. So, all right. Here we go. Accept quest. Alright, so talk to her again in order to receive a trolley that is needed later. Alright. How am I supposed to move the statues all the way here? Alright, and let me see if there's another. Alright, so it looks like I only need to ask her about the trolley. Let me click on read list. So you can see the list. Duff, and don't worry about what these are. These are a lot of items that are unique to this quest, and we'll cover this during the video, right? So I don't know if okay. Well, let me zoom in on the list. All right, so delphiniums, pink orchids, yellow orchids, snowdrops, birthfoot vine, white rosebush, pink rosebush, red rosebush, white tree, statue of Ceridoma from Falador, and a statue of the king from outside Lumber's castle. So there we go. Alright, so we're going to do the items that require planting first because that takes time to grow. The statues take time to push here. So while the things are growing, I can be pushing the statues. Alright, let's see, what do we need? Equip the Charos and talk to the wise old man and drain the village. Alright, so I guess one is needed. Where's, let me check, yeah, I have that charged, that's good. Alright, it's good to have charged ports I could have used with them. It still has a charging. Alright, so equip the Charos. Alright, so this should be interesting. If he's so wise, he would know that I'm wearing a ring that charms people to doing things. So, anyways, let's see. Wait, before you get started, are you here about my archaeology collection? No. Alright, so hello. We're click there and speak to the wise old man and join our village. Option 1, Queen Ellamaria sent me to seek your guidance. Well, if you're in her service, guidance is this: do your fastest run as you can off the shortest pier you can find. Queen, I guess way back, long before she married that fool of a king, Varrock, she wasn't always a royal, really. No, in her youth, she was a barmaid at the Blue Moon Inn. All that fancy talk is just for show. No, Ellamaria, the Ellamaria knew was as common as muck until she leapt into good King Rob. I'll certainly look at her a different light when I return to her. So what's the guidance that little Miss Tweedy sent to you? Okay. Sorry. The characters in this game. Alright. Uh, I'm supposed to gain some knowledge of diplomacy and persuasion from you. That is an area, luckily for you, I have studied. Have you heard of a diplomat named Charos? Charos, that name rings a bell. Charos. Yes, came across the ring of Charos. We found the ring of Charos. Tell me, do you still have it? Yes, I'm wearing it at the moment. Is it important then? Charos ring with power to rule the Lord Draken of Morytania. Charos was the only living servant. The vampire lord suffered existence of Charos because of my talents that this sophisticated diplomat had to offer. The art of persuasion. Indeed. Alright, so on with the dialogue. It's a long quest. Are you doing the quest? If you want to read the story, you can. But all right. So let's see. See. Show them a range of colors. Show them a range of colors. All right, and then take the generous gift. Take the generous gift. It's absolutely, unquestionably the most interesting thing I ever have done. Alright, put on the silly helmet and jump into the cannon. Okay, you of course. Alright, so you of course. Ask me nicely, I might consider it. Ask me nicely, I might consider it. No, especially not the. Let's see. All right, a drainer bank guard gets attacked. Okay, this is funny. You need. There's a side story on this one where there's a bank robbery and the wise old man was stealing this blue party hat from the bank, and then so it says. A drainer guard asks you if you've seen any suspicious characters lately, and then how should you answer? No, especially not the wild man who doesn't look at all suspicious wearing that blue party hat. Alright, well, and anyways, it's a game. Alright. You have what it takes to use the Charos. Wait a moment. So he makes it active. Alright. So there's actually a funny option here. You have two options to part with him. Thanks for your help, or charm. I think you wanted to give me 1,000 coins just for shits and giggles. I wonder if it would mess anything up if I asked for the charm. Hold on, let me see what he says. I thought you might try that, but remember, the power of the Minecraft will not work with everybody, especially not the wise old bard like me. So they have that worked out. Anyway, so that's just a note. Doesn't work on everyone. It doesn't work on some of the white knights because they're guess disciplined or something like that. I forget what the story was behind that. But on with the quest. We're already almost 15 minutes into the video, and we're almost 15 minutes into the video, and we have a long way to go. So, all right. So, I'm sorry. The All right. Talk to Dentera at the Catherby Allotment Fishing Patch. Catherby Allotment Fishing Patch. Catherby. talk to enter at the Catherby allotment fishing patch. With the Rune equip, select all the options with charm. So, right. Do you know where I can get a white tree? Option 1. There are no more white trees left in the world. They've all been chopped down, and their beauty forever left this world. Option 2, charm. I think there's something you're not telling me. Am I so transparent? Option 2, charm. A secret is dreadful burden. It is hard to keep the secret. So it tells the story that there's one more white tree, and it's extinct. So, option 2, charm. Unless you allow me to do this, she will die anyways. The guilt. Alright, anyways. Alright, so. Where'd she go? Oh, she's there. Alright, so. Now we need to interact with the white tree on Ice Mountain west of Edgeville. Use secretaries. Let's see. Ice Mountain west of Edgeville. Interact white tree. Alright, so it says use secateurs, so that will use. Alright, here's that shoot that the entire spoke of. Everything she told me is true. This tree will die once the shoot. Cut the shoot. Well, here it goes. Alright, and then it says use the white tree shoot on a plant pot and water it. So use on a plant pot and water it. Alright, so now I guess I'm waiting for that to go. Alright, so while I'm doing that, I'm going to go to the monastery. Now, I already told you there's some that the ring of Charos doesn't work on. We're going to run into that right now. Like people of Saradomin or like the monks, they're Saradomin and monks doesn't work on them. Go to the Edgeville Monastery, try to take a seed from one of Brother Eric's rose bushes. Take seed. Alright, so he's yelling at you. Alright, so charm him, alright, and see what he does. These are the most wishes I've ever seen. Nice of you to say, but unnatural power. Alright, so now it says, unequip the ring of Charos and use it on Edgeville's wall east of the lodestone. Alright, so. Alright, so we have to throw the ring down a well. Try to take the seed from wishes again. Alright, so now he senses that the ring is gone. Alright. So pick 4 of each. Alright, so 4 reds, 4 pinks, and 4 whites. Alright. Alright, and then use your fishing rod to get the Rune Charos back. So that's funny. You just we're gonna get it right back. I stay for it. Copyright. Never home on the never mind. So bad cultural reference. Alright, so I got that. Now orchids from Port Phasmatis. Alright, charm lar near Port Phasmatis. Port active file. So that's why we need the active file. I gotta wear this. Talk color. Alright. Option 1, do you have any orchid seeds to spare? Please do not bother me. I have problems to attend to. And then, let's see. Option 2, okay, all the charm options. Option 2, if you tell me your problems, I may be able to help you. As you ask, can I stay or relate my problems to you? But I very much doubt you can help me. Try me. Alright, so, alright, so, like, what's a beautiful girl doing? Like her doing like in a ghost town here, way out in the middle. All right. Anyways, charm times must be hard for you. Whatever you want. I'll show you how to cut. All right. And what is the nature of this fee? Pay a tithe to blood vampires. Father would have protected us, but he's no longer with us. It's not yours. And whose blood are you offering? Sometimes I travel to markets in distant lands. Alright. Pass a test. These are no ordinary flowers, and you are no ordinary farmer can grow them. You must grow onions here of these patches, and when they are fully grown, I'll give you the seeds. Okay, so then the last option is one that's a deal. So speak to me when they're fully grown. You need not pick them for me. I will be able to assess your skills simply by watching you. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna let me save that much space. I think it drops it. No, it doesn't. Alright, so I gotta drop them on my own. get the largest harvest when I need a clear spot. When I'm doing an ordinary farming round, I get like half this. Alright, so that's clear. And then plant your cabbage seeds. Optionally, plant 1 rosemary seed to protect the cabbages. So I'm planting cabbage. And optionally, plant 1 rosemary seed to protect the cabbages. You know what, I'm gonna, while I'm here, I'm gonna note my limport roots. Okay. Note. Alright, please note it. Please. Please. Alright, I have a video to do. That's a lot better. Alright, so this needs some time to grow. So it says 40 minutes, so I hope that we can get some other stuff done during that time. We'll see how it goes. Alright, snowdrops from our dome. Alright, so let me go to our dome. Alright, and we're going to talk to Kragan. Alright, option 1. Do you have any snowdrop seeds to spare? No, I don't. Sorry. You seem to be a little irritable. Oh, you think so? A concern of yours. I don't know if I follow a human being so upset. So what ails you? Is there anything I can do for you? All the charm options. So what can I do? Onions. He wants onions. Alright, and then option 1. Alright, so if he says, if you try telling him option 3, I hate cabbages, give me the seeds, and then that doesn't work. So let's just do it correctly. 1, that's a deal. I'll let you know when your cabbages are ready. Alright, so again, I need to pick mine. We're cabbages. Right. Alright, so planting. Uh-oh. I think Part 5 she wanted the onions. Alright, let me plant this. And then let me go back there and plant the right ones. So that's cabbages. He stole my stuff. So I need to go back and put onions in the other patch. As I said at the beginning of this video, this is one quest that will be extremely aggravating. So they wanted onions here, so there's onions. Alright, please exchange them. I have a video to do. Alright, the quest is annoying enough. They don't have to have interface issues too. Alright, Falador. Falador. Alright, the drainer patch is closer to the patch south of Falador because the Falador spot is north, outside of the north exit of Falador, and the drainer spot is right near the farming spot. So. Alright, here is Austin. Do you have any delphinium seeds to spare? Alright, and then option 2, charm. Then why have I come to an expert for? That is why I come to an expert for advice. I like the sound of that. Not just an expert. Austin, they say, is the expert. Charm. Oh no, I love listening to gardening stories. And then option 2 again, millions. That's just what I wanted to hear. Alright, so say one, I'll grow some marigolds. Okay, I'll grow you some marigolds. Alright, so then I gotta dig up mine. And I gotta put up marigolds. Alright. So now I have that. Okay, this will take about 20 minutes. Supreme growth potions cannot be used for this. Alright, so I used ultra compost, that helps speed up. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go back and check those 3 when the time comes. I'm gonna try doing the rest of these while I wait for that. I may have to do a part 2 to this video. It's going to take a while. Alright, so vines from Taverley, Charm Bernald, who is south of the Taverley pub. Taverley pub. South of the pub. South of the pub, please. Do you know anything about grapevine disease? I might, what's the problem? See those grapevines there? Yes, they don't look too good at the moment. They've come down with the strange disease. Probably help, but he asked, well, I need some birth with vine seeds. I'm afraid I can't do that. Charm, but it's the only way that these vines can be cured. Yeah, you may be right. If I lose these crops, then somewhere, then alright. I accept the deal. Thank you. Right, so use plant cure on diseased grapevines. Alright, so let's see. Run north and talk to Elaine at the tree patch. Do not charm him. Strong plant cures. Are you sure there's nothing you can suggest? Alright, so then use 1 essence on any anvil, grind the shards, and then use the rune dust on a plant cure. Let's see. I gotta. I don't see any anvils near here. Could be around, but let me. That's one in Lumby. Use pure essence on anvil. Use. Grind the shards. Use the. Okay, there we go. Use that on the plant cure. And then back to Taverley. Alright, so Taverley. Use plant cure on vines. Talk to Bernard. Vines are cure, you've worked the wonder here. Here you can have these seeds just like I promised. Alright, so there are the vine seeds. Alright, so rock and roll at the entrance to the lumber's courtyard. Alright, so now we're going to alright, so this might actually give me the time to we're not actually waiting for everything to grow in Varrock, so we might actually be able to finish this video with reasonable. Let me. I'm gonna go ahead and start the statues while I'm waiting for the three places that I grew. All right. See, this sapling is ready. I'm gonna put it here. All right. So I need to go to again the Varrock. Um, sorry, Lumby. Hello, Lumby. Lumbridge Courtyard and use the trolley on the southern statue. All right. No house. No more marigolds, no more onions. I need the fishing rod. And no more charming people. I'll put this aside. And I don't need that watering. Alright, so just this. Alright, so a statue from the king outside Lumbridge Castle. Museum and statue. King of Mistling. Alright. Use the trolley on the southern statue. Push the trolley across the nearby bridge. Okay, so use the trolley on the statue. Alright, and then we're going to push it across the bridge. Push. I better clear the lodestone. Is it the... Okay. Lodestone was not... they weren't there when this quest was made. It came along afterwards. Please push. Alright, just push. Alright, I know where everything is. I don't need the signpost. Please push. Thank you. Alright. It's going up a slope. So one of the things when I was first doing this quest was I was curious that why didn't the statue fall back to me? It's going up the slope. But anyways, push. It seems a bit pushy to me. Careful here, I need a place to... So this angle is a bit of the problem. Alright, push it into the Queen's Garden. The one against the east wall. Big push. Place trolley. Alright. So that's placed. Let's see. Yeah, statues crossed off. Now I need the one from Palador. Alright, the one from Palador. Use trolley on statue of Ceradon. Meanwhile, new recruit of the holiday guards just arrived for a first shift. So you doing this weekend? You haven't been here long. What do you mean? You know, life expectancy of a guard? No, how long is it? About 30 seconds. 30 seconds? They didn't tell you when you signed up. Any second now, someone's going to come around and attack the two of us for no apparent reason, completely unprovoked. But why, Bob? What have we done to them? I don't know, Billy, I just don't know. But I'm wasting my final seconds worrying about it. Meanwhile, someone's coming. Bob? PK Master 0036. But see you next road. Why are you doing this? Alright. Big push. Big push. Big push. Push. I don't know what happened to the video. We'll figure it out later. I'm gonna continue pushing here. Big push. Push. What is it doing? I gotta go around, push, and push, place. Alright, so now it looks like we got that. Alright, so we need to plant. Alright, so plant the rose seeds, vine seeds, and white tree sapling in the garden. Alright, spread plant pot. Pink orchids there. Pink. Alright, so those are the orchids. Snowdrops, vines. Alright, so that's pink rose. Pink rose goes here. Red rose goes here. And red rose goes here. And then just make it, alright, enough with the interface issues. White ray. It's too much patience required for this. Alright, this one is vine seed. So rake vine patch. Use vine seed on vine patch. Alright, so I'll get rid of the weeds. I won't need them. Alright, so that's two statues, the rose seeds, the vine seeds, and the white tree sapling. Alright, let's see, I used the compost on the other one, so I have to pick up more from the bank. Alright, so I need to pick up more compost, and then I need to return to the four places and get the other seeds. So, alright, let me bank first, and then alright. Why did it run me all the way around the castle? Okay, whatever. I think some of the doors were closed or something. Alright, so compost. Alright, we can use super compost, that's fine. Alright, return Lyra and profess. Alright. Let me speak with Lyra. Maybe I'll come back here because that was a longer one. Let's try our dawn while we're waiting for this. Alright, I'm gonna have to do this in 3 parts. There's just no way to do stuff anymore. Everything has to be a huge problem. I'm gonna ever have a chance to make a good video for you all. It's extremely aggravating. I know on a nuanced approach, but this is ridiculous. I might as well revive the merit thing in the center that I planted here while I'm there. Uh, just take it out, okay? Yeah, there's a lot of things to fix. Alright, let me try port serum. I don't know, let's see. The one south of port serum, I guess. Here's drainer. Wow, did something actually work properly? That's hard to believe. Mason marigolds, to grow them from the flower of this patch. Pick them and give them to me, and I'll give you. Alright, so I have to pick them and give them to him. I have this. Fantastic. Here you go. Alright, so here's stuff, human seeds. So use the compost in the plant pot. Use this compost in the other plant pot. Alright, and then a snowdrop. This is the fume. That go. Use the seeds. Alright, get rid of these buckets and get rid of these weeds. Alright, and then while I'm waiting for the ridiculous other patches that so yellow, pink, yellow, and so port fast and Ardome are the only ones. Charos. I don't need it out anymore. I do need these. I do need my list. All right, I'm gonna now. Now that we're still waiting, I'm gonna go back to fast and see if those grew. Fill my water. Refill my watering container while I'm here. Hopefully, refill it. If it works properly, it will be full. Okay. Alright, so not working properly is the norm now. Alright, so anyways, so we're still waiting for that. So it's already been more than 40 minutes, but that's Jagex. So that's Jagex. Even with the ultra compost, the really expensive ultra compost is still like that. So it's like it's supposed to be faster with that such Jagex, but there you go. You can see it yourself, right there. I think that some of the stuff's a worthless gimmick that Jagex tries to push off on us, or at the minimum, they need to fix the programming. Check her down again while I'm waiting. Let's alternate between the two places, I guess. Still waiting on the cabbages, huh? I should. I'm almost tempted to add it in a note. Um, um, watch videos of paint drying while you're actually watching videos of grass grow will be different plants. Alright, never mind. Bad cultural reference. That's not even the last stage. There's probably another 10 minutes on that. So let me check fast one more time. The good thing is that you can fast forward through this part. Right, there's harvest onion. Talk to there. Okay, one of those onions. Yes, you have demonstrated that you have some moderate skills as a farmer. Take these seeds. Alright, so while we're waiting on our dome, and cabbage was supposed to be the shortest time and ends up being longest. So expect nothing, even if Jagex tells you that, even if Jagex tells it to you in the description, expect that they're wrong. Alright, just like you're supposed to be able to open the door, expect that you're going to have a problem opening it, even the basic game functions. And then try to find a way to have fun with this, because alright, so the pink goes here, and the yellow goes here. Alright, and then here's the snowdrops. That's what I'm waiting for. Waiting for Ardun. So everything else is already grown or growing. Alright, so all the rest of the stuff's done. Look. No. The way I'm saying it, so I can do the humor while I'm waiting. Alright. Now I can do the humor. Alright. While we're waiting for the cabbages to finish, hello, I'm Daniel from 5G. I'm here in Runescape. I'm watching grass grow. Right, so if you like the humor post, if you hate the humor post, let me know. Trying to enjoy the waiting time. Let's see. Oh. Alright. Let me turn it this way so I can watch it. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, Daniel sleeps right now. Copyright. Sorry. I changed the wording. All right. Trying to be my best to pass the time while I'm waiting for this thing that was supposed to take 10 to 20 minutes to grow, and it's been almost an hour. I'm waiting for it. So. Jagex. We wish you fix your programming. Why is this 6 again? I just filled it. What are they? Ashes. Where's the water? Fill it well. Use watering can and well. Alright, now it's 8 again. Just fast forward until you see me parting the Varrock, and then you'll see the end. Mine at bottom is okay. Oh, he ported. Alright, wait, that's quest complete. Bring it back just a little bit. Alright. Alright, that's what he's doing. Oh. That's one of the things I wish this thing had is a pause recording function. But then I wouldn't really be nuanced because it would be edited. So maybe cancel that. He's really waiting for them to be grown. I mean, he doesn't notice that I grow watermelons here. You know, it's gotta be cabbages. Really? That's at least another 10 minutes. All right, I'm just gonna stop the recording and I'll edit another part later. This is beyond ridiculous. It's supposed to be 20 minutes. It's been over an hour that it's taken for this to grow. It's just beyond ridiculous. Even my patience has run out. I'll just try to connect the videos together and or something. I don't know. All right. I'll see you in a minute when I connect the last part. All right. So I came back 30 minutes later, and they still weren't grown. And then I left, and then I came back again another 30 minutes later. So it was at least an hour. Could have been more. I don't know. I lost track of the time, but it was at least an hour, and then I planned it at least an hour before that. So it was at least 2 hours, and they're now grown. So I'm I'm going to break with tradition. This one time I'm going to connect 3 different videos together, but I will not edit out any parts. All I'm doing was I turn on the camera as soon as I logged in. But I'm just going to connect 3 separate videos into one, staying that for your note. Alright, so the only thing I edited out was about an hour or an hour and a half worth of waiting. Alright, and then there was a glitch, a video glitch earlier on. I don't know, not business. So, alright, so these cabbages you've asked. Alright, so here's the snowdrop seeds. Just go. Alright? I haven't had enough problems with this quest already. Fix something, Jagex. Fix it. Alright, you got paid a lot of money from us. Fix it. Alright, so here we are in the garden with the snowdrop seeds. We're going to go ahead and plant these. I think that's everything. That's hard of a, I don't know, let me see. One was not. Really, what I have not yet completed. I see that the snowdrops have not yet finished growing. I would suggest that you have a little patience. These plants should take a little while to grow. These patches have been filled with extremely fertile soil. It was very expensive to import. So it's like 4 hours of waiting for cabbages is not enough, and they're telling me to have a little patience. So I don't know. You all can leave comments below and decide for yourself whether I've had patience or not. I don't know anyone else who will sit here next to the computer for 4 hours and wait for in the video for something to happen to show you how it is. So. I might go and come back tomorrow. I don't know. This is ridiculous. Alright, I'll see you later. Well, looks now. I actually came back several times. I don't know how many later. I think 5 hours now. It's been dark for a couple hours already outside, so it must have been at least 5 hours at regular intervals that I came back, and now they're finally saying that's grown. So I don't know. Really don't know what. I really don't know what programmers have in their minds. I really don't. It's like they have. Uh, they have so much time to program things over and over and over, but can't just get it right. Alright. The final stage stuck to the queen. I'm gonna do that ring of charming again. So it feels like programmers having job insecurity or something like that, but they have to behave like this. They can't just make it right the first time. Really? Can't just improve something without breaking something else. Or why improve something that's not broken in the first place? Anyways, I got my ring of Charos. Here it is. Where did he go? He's supposed to be in his throne, or he's in the dining room meeting again. See. Alright, so we're trying to ask him to follow me out to the garden, and then he's like, follow you, I'm the king, you will follow me, and then he's like, oh, please forgive me, and he's like, oh, you have to earn forgiveness. It's like, then it says, charm, Queen Ellie asked, so then he's like, oh, Ellie, that's a different matter, so that's the dialogue here, so. Behold your new garden. Have you been spending my money again? Here's some orchids. Here's some vine. They'll eat into the walls. The orchids gave him a rash. Snowdrops from Arden with a burning color. The last surviving white tree should make a nice table and chairs. Doldrums from Palador. I hate doldrums. Really? Yes. Ow. One has gone through great pains to provide you with this beautiful garden. And then she's yelling at him to show gratitude. Actually, we were trying to say that the player did most of the work, and the queen's yelling at me to silence like that. So she's yelling at him to thank you like that. So it's like. Alright, so let's see what 2 quest points, 5,000 farming experience, activated ring of Charos, an apple seed, an acorn, 5 guam seeds, 4 doses, super compost potion, ability to pick white fruit from the white tree into treasure hunter keys. And then you can pick fruit from there, and then here's 2 treasure hunter keys. So I got 5 range stars for bonus experience for range, and I got 2 times 50 protein bars, which I'll bank. And then it says acorn, apple tree seed, guava seed, and a Fordo super compost compost potion for like that. Anyways, all right, so it's finally complete. I don't know, lost track of time. All right, take care. Uh, I hope somebody found this partially useful at least.